On this week's episode of Squincher Outdoors, I'm back with my good buddy Tim Sainato. Timmy, I've still been chasing critters around. I just got back from snow goose hunting.
Yeah, you did.
Your brain never switches from catching fish.
Well, I love to hunt, but yeah, when the walleye are biting or whatever like they are right now, I'm out here.
You guys, a lot of people don't know walleye are the very first fish to spawn in Missouri. Yeah. So what are they doing, Tim? Are they coming out of the channels, setting up on the flats? What's the deal?
They're feeding real big right now. Cause we did clean a couple the other day, and one of them had 7 shad from 4 and 5 inches in his belly. One fish.
One fish.
Yeah, and when we get bites, we're sitting out in 20-something foot of water, but all the bites are coming on the end of our cast. We're throwing up in 4 or 5 foot of water, and they seem to hit the first 10 foot of your cast. So those fish, they're up there for a reason.
They're up there getting ready to get after it.
Yeah, they're getting ready. In the next full moon here in a week and a half, they're gonna spawn.
I mean, it's February 14th, but the long range forecast says 77 degrees next week.
All next week, yeah.
So they're gonna get after it.
Yeah, things are happening right now. So this is a good time of year.
I brought my Rapala fillet knife, and my wife said, "Bring her home a walleye fillet." So you got a little pressure on you. All right, let's get that boat in the water and come get them.
All right, let's do it.
Timmy, how many years have you been fishing Bull Shoals Lake?
Really?
Yeah, come on, tell the truth.
I ain't got them.
You don't look that old, but go ahead.
51.
51 years?
Been guiding.
But how long you been fishing right here? Since you were...
Started probably 55, 56 years ago. I started guiding when I was 14. So I guided down here, then Table Rock and Tenny Como the first 2 years.
I know you
wasn't old enough to drive, you know, so I had to guide. That's where I lived, was up on Tenny Como.
Well, I know you like bass fishing, but boy, these toothy critters make you start twitching.
That's the reason my parents moved here, is because my dad was a huge hunter and fisherman. He was from West Virginia. And we vacationed here, Lake of the Ozarks, South Carolina, Dakotas, all that. And he just fell in love with Branson because you got Bull Shoals, you got Tenny Como, you got Table Rock. I mean, you pull out of your driveway, like, am I going to go right or left? There's so many opportunities here. You know, I'm still here for a reason. I love it here. It's great fishing. These walleye, what they've been doing is moving up on these flats. You can see this right here. I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see what I'm doing. You can see the drop off right here. Here, the channel's out here, and you can see my tracks where I've been just going up and down. And you'll catch one here. You go up, and you'll catch one here. Next time you come by, there'll be one there. They're not schools. They're just little wolf packs of them move up. But I've been keeping the boat out here in the channel and throwing up on top. And the end of our cast, we're throwing in about 2-3 foot of water. And I'm just working that bait, working it, clicking the bottom, then just slowing it down as you come off that drop off. And that's how we're catching every one of them. These walleye just move up and feed, move back out. And you can see I'm not fishing any one spot. I'm just following this contour. And you know, then you can come back and actually go right back and fish it again. Because they're not sitting there, they're moving. They go up and feed and they go back out, and there's windows throughout the day where they're biting. So it's really pretty simple pattern. You can see we're sitting out in the channel, 30 foot. There's a trashy crappie down there. We're gonna mess with those. We're gonna go after these walleyes. So
well, let's do it.
Let's get to work.
All right, guys, this is the new bait from Rapala and Rapala, and Tim will talk about it when we get done fishing. But I'm using 8-pound test line. What do you got on, Tim?
I was using 6, but when these fish get up real shallow like they are right now, I went to 8.
You went to 8 because
these walleye, you know, as I'll say over and over, their mouths are so hard, and a lot of times when you dip the fish up, the hook just falls out. They're not even hooked, so you never let up on them. I mean, I put a lot of pressure on them, but you can see I've got the drag is set, but I never let up. I got that rod boat over all the time, because if you hesitate.
Plus, you could catch a 20-pound walleye down here.
Very easy this time of year. I'm serious. Biggest I ever landed was 15.2, but there's some walleye in here that'll scare you to death. All right, I'm gonna get to work. This is the time of year to do it, and that's what Redford, he's out today, going big. He said, I want a double digit. He said, that's been on my bucket list. Biggest one he's ever caught 7.
So guys, we're sitting in about, what'd you say, 28 foot?
No, I moved up. I'm keeping the boat in 20, 22.
So what's the plan here? Make a long cast, let it sink?
I missed him.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. He hit it. As soon as I popped it off the bottom, he hit it.
Did you let it go all the way to the bottom?
I'm dragging on bottom.
Okay.
You're on bottom. It's only 3 foot of water where you're throwing. And what I'm doing is I'm keeping the pole about 10 o'clock, and I'm reeling it just fast enough where I can feel that bait hitting the bottom. If it starts dragging real hard, I just pick it up like that. But I don't use my rod. I use my reel to work the bait. I want...
You're dragging it then.
See, now I've come off that drop off. See my bait falling?
Yeah.
I just let it pendulum off that drop off. We caught a couple crappie here the other day doing that. They were out here on the edge. I just worked it all the way out. But
I'm glad you didn't catch
of the
one.
walleye bites been on top.
On top?
Yep.
Well, I'm glad you didn't catch one on the first cast because that would have jinxed us for sure.
But we're sitting this spot here has been real consistent. See, I'm on bottom. I've been on bottom.
You hit that quick.
Yeah. See, I can feel it bump, bump, bump. And I reel it a little faster out of the gate because I don't want it dragging. I want it just there. I lost contact. I slow it down.
And the bite's just a thump?
A thump or just a mushy pull. If you think it's a bite, set it.
Set it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can feel it. Is there some chunk rocks out there with that?
Yeah, it's just clay and gravel and a few little rocks. There's some wood scattered through here too. But see, I come off that drop right there. I'm just letting it fall. It's good about this little mare, this Crush City bait. When that thing, you're not even reeling in that little tail.
Still thumping.
Oh, it's amazing bait. I had one on the other day. I caught 13 walleye on that same bait before I hooked it up and lost it.
Yeah.
But where can you do that with a soft plastic and catch walleye, you know, with teeth?
Yeah.
And catch 13 walleye on one bait. They're amazing.
Got a little bit of Strike Force set spray. Try not to get it all over Timmy's boat.
I'm a firm believer in scent.
Can't hurt.
No. When you think about a fish, they got three senses. You know, they feed by sight, smell, and vibration in their lateral line. So you might as well just keep all the odds in your favor, right?
You got three options. You might as well take all three.
Yeah, it sure doesn't make them bite any less.
Have they all been mostly keeper's eyes?
About 80%.
Down here, they
18.
got to be 18 inches down here.
Yeah. We had a couple the other day that were really, you can tell they were females. They were that big, and we turned them loose.
You did? Nice.
We already had enough of those, 18, 20 inchers. We just, let the females go. Because they lay a lot of eggs. There's a lot of big fish out off the drop. You can see them laying out here. So I'm going to go ahead and let mine. But as the day gets on, you'd think walleye being a low light fish, they like nighttime, full moon, all that kind of stuff. They've actually all week been biting better through the middle of the day.
Huh. Well, maybe the water warms up a degree or two or something.
I don't know if it's about the warmth, because walleye don't care. You catch them through the ice. But
Good thing about fishing on bull shoals in February, not very crowded.
what's good about throwing this any type of swim bait down here, you'll catch a crappie, a white bass, walleye, largemouth, smallmouth, Kentucky, and we even caught three of those 15-pound drum the other day.
There you go, those are fun. I don't care.
Oh my God, that was...
Hey, when I was a kid, we ate drum all the time, so. Guys, Bull Shoals hasn't been this low in quite a while, so if you come down here, check the water level, and if you don't know where you're going, don't do it fast.
Well, if you got your GPS on, follow the channel. Just stay in the channel, because it goes from you'll be in 30, then you'll be in a foot, like that quick.
First one of the morning. I'm a coming. Oh, that's a dandy.
Ooh. We'll just get a 20-incher right out of the gate.
Stop.
Boy, that's one thing about walleye, dude. Gill plates and the teeth. They will make you bleed.
Look at that. You can't even see the
bait. Look at Look at that.
Oh,
that's
my
what
gosh.
I'm telling you. Didn't I just tell you that? They're not even hooked.
beautiful fish.
Yeah, it is. That's a good 20-inch fish.
Yeah, you don't have to measure that one, I don't believe.
And
Well,
she nailed it too. I mean, bonk. You can tell them walleye because they're so long. You can feel that.
wallowing.
Yeah. And he crushed it too.
He did crush it.
Oh, yeah.
There he is, Timmy. Good one. Boy, he did. Felt like a big crappie. Are you gonna get the net for your little buddy here? Oh, that's a good one, Jim.
Yeah, they're all good. This is one you caught all day.
Yeah. I catch this. Oh, that's a dandy.
Yep.
Well, it looks like they're made out of a cookie cutter.
No, mine was bigger.
Yeah, that may be, but
He's still 19 inches. Keep it down there. Yeah, stand right here. Watch those gill plates. Boy, look, he ate it. You caught him right where you wanted, in the corner of the mouth where that skin is. You hook him there. If you hook him up here, you never really get the hook in him, but you hook that one in the perfect spot.
guys, you can feel that one ticking off the bottom, and it hit that rock, and it just went doink. Felt like a crappie bite
They're
almost.
up there to eat right now.
I'll go ahead and measure him just to make sure,
Yeah.
but yours was a little bigger. I'll give you credit. Oh yeah, 19 and a half.
I told you.
Oh, they're pretty Bull Shoals walleye. Man, look at the color on that thing. They're beautiful fish.
Show them the mouth. Look at the mouth.
I don't know if I want to stick my finger in there.
That's why you don't lip them.
Yeah, that right there is why you don't lip them. But boy, they're tasty. There's one. Ooh, he thumped it, Jimmy. Go slow, that was pulling drag.
Not a white.
That's a walleye, I can feel it.
The white doesn't do that. He makes runs.
Come on, net man.
Be a minute.
I don't get to catch as many walleyes you've been catching.
Yeah, well. Short one.
Uh-oh, it's close.
Nah, he's 16.
Depends how you measure, Timmy.
Yeah.
Well, he thumped it, though.
Yeah. There's Steven. Yeah. It's nice to see, you know, even if you have to throw them back. But
He's hooked good there.
yeah. It's nice to see them. There's our future big ones.
There's another one.
I saw that one biting. I wasn't even looking. Wasn't even looking. Now it might have potential. If he gets off, he'll be 25 inches.
he's little. He feels got a little
Yeah,
bit
he's
more
got that.
bump to him. But you're just about to turn around and give up.
Never.
Oh, there you go. That's the keeper, Timmy.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one.
Oh yeah, he's keep. He's about a little over 18, about 18 and a half. See, if they got a smile on their face, they're under 18. See, that one's frowning. So you know he's 18.
Woo-hoo!
Oh yeah, 18 and a quarter.
He barely makes it, but he makes it. Another one, we're turning it up a little bit. God, I just can't get over how beautiful and healthy they are.
Healthy.
Yeah, just don't have a mark on him. Little black on his fin right there.
It's a big one. I've been fighting him for about 10 minutes. So.
What you got there?
Treat them all like.
Ooh, I was pulling a little drag. I hope it's a big old drum.
Oh, let him come up for you.
Oh, son, that's a dandy there.
Yeah,
that's our best one of the day.
That's good.
That's a real one. That might even be more than 5.
Be more than 5.
Oh.
At least 5. That's a walleye. That'll teach you to mouth me.
I'll let you reach down and cut yourself.
Oh, look at him fighting. He won't let go. Let go. Nah, he's not as big as I thought, but he's good for.
He look good. Hold that one up. That's a pretty fish. You northerners don't have anything on us.
No. Did you bring this for me?
Yes.
Cool. These are good. I love you squinchers.
That grape one, man, it's like eating or drinking a Jolly Rancher. That one does have a little sugar in it.
Yeah,
I'll get you some of the sugar-free ones if you want them.
Sugar-free.
You can have one of those. It won't hurt you.
Watch my figure.
All right, that one, thump it. Yeah. Well, Timmy, you weren't joking when you said we better get our butts down here and go walleye fishing.
Yeah,
We've only fished for about 2.5 hours. We got almost a limit of walleye. Missed a couple, caught a regular bass, a white bass. But talk about the new lure that Rapala has, because it might be a game changer.
Well, you know, I've been fishing these down there for a year, throwing, you know, all kinds of different little swim baits and stuff. But this, it's the Rapala, the Crush series. And they just come out last year, which I'm so glad they did. This is a 2.5, the smaller one. This is one they originally had, the 3, and they got a 4-inch. But I like this 3-inch here, and I'm using either an 1/8 ounce or a 1/4 ounce. I use a VMC, the hard balled head, because they got a great little keeper on them right there. So
yeah, you don't even have to put super glue on that one, do you?
But these things I caught We caught all these walleye. We use the same bait today.
Yeah,
you
I
never
never
have to
switched.
change them out. They're so durable. But look how limber
How
they are.
soft they are.
And smell the bait. They got scent impregnated, right? It's kind of like the old fire bait type stuff. But what you do, it's real important to hook it. You always want to run it up the length of that right there. So I kind of look at the bait and I put my finger right there. And I run it up where my finger was. And run it out. That's the way you want it to run straight, just like that.
Yeah, because if it's off center, your bait won't swim properly.
Well, the worst part about it, it won't swim properly, but the worst part is when you're casting it. It goes through the air like that. After about 20 casts, your line,
big old
if it's
bird
straight,
nest.
it just goes out there. But look at that little compact bait. I mean, that little thing, and I like to dip the tail in chartreuse. Always do. I like to have chartreuse on there, but that's what we're throwing.
You can catch crappie, white bass, walleye.
We just proved that today.
Yeah, caught a little bit of everything.
And another thing, when they're up shallow like that, we catching them anywhere from, 3 or 4 out to 10. I do like to throw a jerk bait, and Rapala's got this Maverick series, this 110, and as you can tell, my 2 favorite colors, chartreuse.
Chartreuse, yeah.
Yeah, but those right there, they're suspending, jerk them down, and just, as aggressive as these fish are up shallow, they're feeding. You don't have to let it set for 30 seconds, because the water's 50 degrees.
Yeah.
Just work it, really slack up, work it just like that, and I'll throw those too, but.
When they're a little picky, they sure like the downsize on the bait, and you can really work that slow off the
bottom. But this one's slower because you can throw it in that same water. This one, you're having to reel it a little bit faster to keep them getting hung up. And this one, you can jerk down and keep it in their face a lot longer.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I will switch to a jerk bait. I didn't do it today. We didn't have a whole lot of time, just a couple hours. But those 2 things right there, you have 2 rods out.
Yeah, that's all you need.
And you're going to catch them. You run into them, you're going to catch them on those right there.
Regardless, Rapala makes quality baits, and they're always going to be good. They're
Right out of the
I was
package.
going to say they're going to run true right out of the package.
Right out of the package. There's no tuning them. There's none of that. I mean, you can see how simple. I mean, my job is being sponsored by all these is sell tackle. You need to have 20 different colors.
But it has to work, and you have to have confidence in it, because you're not going to represent somebody that doesn't work.
But this new Crush City, I mean, they've got crawls, they got everything, but this is called the Mayor. That's their new swim bait. Nice. Unbelievable. And these hooks from VMC.
Yeah, because those, like you said, them walleye have hard mouths, so you got to have a sharp hook.
And as we mentioned in the first part of the video, is looking at the graph, what we were doing, we're just keeping the old river channel, the old White River, just kind of goes down through here, and we're just splitting the graph, keeping the GPS on one side and the 2D on the other side, and we're just following that edge, just throwing up on that flat, working, and boom, boom, you catch a couple, and you go on up, and it doesn't hurt to turn around and go right back over that again.
Yeah, because there's way more fish.
They're reloading. They're moving up to feed. They're moving right now. They're getting real aggressive because they're going to spawn in the next week or 2.
Yeah,
so.
It's going to be on next week probably.
Yep.
But I'm going to go clean me a walleye for lunch or dinner.
Yeah, we're going to keep. We just got a few for pictures, and we're going to keep.
Probably keep those
them.
3 little males that just were squeakers.
Throw them females back, and I can hear them flopping around. They're in good shape. So it's been a good day, man.
I appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much.